Every CEO laying off people because of AI right now is leaving $1 billion on the table. And IKEA just proved it. Their AI chatbot started handling almost half of all customer service inquiries. The playbook everyone in Silicon Valley is running says, cut the call center, save the money, tell the board. IKEA did the opposite. They kept all 8,500 of those workers, and then they turned them into a remote design service that pulled in 1.3 billion euros, about $1.4 billion, in a single year. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact decision IKEA made that nobody is copying. The one question their leadership asked that flipped this from a cost-cutting story into a billion-dollar growth story, and why the companies running mass AI layoffs in 2026 aren't using AI badly. They're using leadership badly. Let me show you what they actually did. So let's talk about the dominant 2026 narrative. AI equals layoffs equals margin, Klarna, Duolingo, Microsoft, the layoff trackers. Here's my claim. The companies cutting headcount are revealing that they never knew what their humans were actually for. And IKEA proved this with math. In 2021, IKEA's biggest operator, Inca Group, deploys Billy, the AI chatbot. Across 2021 to 2023, Billy resolves about 47% of customer inquiries. The other 53% gets passed to humans. This is the pivot point. Most companies look at the 47% and say automate more. IKEA looked at the 53% and asked, what is the AI handing off to humans and why? The answer, customers weren't asking service questions. They were asking design questions. Will this sofa fit? What goes with my kitchen? IKEA reskilled all 8,500 call center workers as remote interior design consultants. Paid sessions. In the UK, £25 for a single session, up to £125 for a full package. The result, 1.3 billion euros, about $1.4 billion, from the remote design channel in fiscal year 2022. 3.3% of total sales. Target 10% by 2028. Now, I want to be fair. In 2026, IKEA's two companies announced around 1,650 office job cuts combined. But here's what's interesting. The 8,500 reskilled workers weren't touched. The cuts were corporate roles tied to declining sales and tariffs, not AI. The reskilling story still holds. Here's the part that nobody talks about, and it's the entire game. The 1.3 billion euro channel didn't grow from the chatbot. It grew from studying what the chatbot kept handing off. Your AI's handoffs are a demand map. Most leaders treat them as bugs to fix. IKEA treated them as customers asking for something different. So here's the framework. Step 1, map what your AI can't do. Pull your last 100 customer interactions, support tickets, sales calls. Where does the AI break down? Those failures are the signal. Step 2, cluster the failures by human need, not by technical category. Don't ask what query type failed. Ask what was this person actually trying to get done. Step 3, reskill toward the unmet need, not away from the AI. The new roles aren't AI supervisor. They're the deeper version of the work the AI surfaces. So look at the asymmetric outcome. A company that cuts 8,500 people, books a one-time savings, and demoralizes everyone left standing. A company that reskills 8,500 people builds a channel that generated 1.3 billion euros in a single year. An entirely new business line that barely existed before. That math isn't close. That's not a values argument. That's a math argument. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Every layoff justified by AI is a leadership team admitting they don't know what their humans were for in the first place. IKEA knew. That's why they built a €1 billion business instead of a severance line. This is exactly what we teach inside First Movers AI. How to deploy AI in a way that makes your team more valuable, not obsolete. It's the same framework I'm using to run my own business. And the same one will be running through live at Clone Camp this August in Phoenix. If you want the actual playbook for building this kind of AI plus human system in your own business, the link to Clone Camp is in the description. We're down to the last few seats for the August cohort. I'd love to see you there. Liberation through the machines. I'll see you in the next one.